Four people in a room talking about everything. Or talking about really nothing at all. You decide.
Welcome. This is the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Slappin' the meat.
Hello.
Meat slapper.
I used to do a game on air called Slap the Meat.
What was that about? What happened?
He would slap a cold cut and people had to guess what kind of meat.
Really?
Is that true?
Many years ago.
That's a great bit.
We've
That's
started
awesome.
the Hot Tub Podcast. But yes, this is true.
Okay.
This is true,
So,
yeah.
you get like a mock chicken or something
Yeah.
and you slap it. And
I was doing a drive show on Rock Station, and every day I would go to the grocery store and I would go and get one slice of meat from the deli counter.
That's great.
And
so-
do they know you after a while? Like they kind of expected you to
They
show
just
up?
thought you were really weird.
They thought it was really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right,
I think
yeah.
it's great.
What was the weirdest cut of meat you slapped?
Oh, I slapped it. You name it, I slapped
Yeah.
it.
Really? That gross like macaroni one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah.
slap
Mock
a Black
chicken.
Forest ham.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
And so I'd slap it.
Yeah.
And people thought, I was just slapping my hand, but
No.
I actually had the meat.
meat.
And this was pre-social media because I would have uploaded the meat.
Right.
For sure.
Exactly. Now, what did
Gonna
people
isolate
get
that
if they
clip.
guessed?
Hang on.
I mean, the prize was secondary. Honestly, the meat was secondary.
Yeah.
It was the slapping that people were tuning in
Right.
for.
Yeah.
And I remember at the time too, and Rush knows my old boss just did not get my sense
No.
of humor
No.
at all.
I thought it was a great contest.
Oh, I love it.
And
That is
so
great.
it would just keep going until someone got it right?
Yeah.
Or it was just a one and
Absolutely.
done?
That's
I would
fantastic.
take like 22 calls. And honestly, I would only give in when the right meat was guessed.
Well, yeah.
Good.
Well, yeah, no, as you should.
You and I agree on these things. People would say, "Oh, you just come up with a name and then so you do it, and then you give away a prize." Well, no, you want them to win the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not actually playing the game if you don't have a slice of meat
Yeah.
and you don't have them guessing it
No,
correctly.
it has to be real.
Yes.
And with the prize, whatever it was, I don't know, hockey tickets
Yeah.
or whatever
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was,
yeah.
I would say, and if you pick it up today, I'll include the meat.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Free
all over
meat?
your hand.
Free meat.
That's really not bad at all.
If on the show, Brady, you want to bring in some meat, we can play one day.
I think this is a really, really fun idea. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll bring in a variety of meat.
I've got a lot of meat at home.
Okay, well, let's
Okay.
start slopping.
All right.
All right,
Slap
yeah,
the meat.
let's get slapping.
I love
And
it.
could you tell that there was a different slap between the meats?
Well,
No.
I would pretend like you would. Like I would say, well, obviously yesterday was roast beef.
Mr. Noah's much more dense.
You see, I feel like roast beef would have a different slap than like a ham,
Yeah,
It
depending on
might,
the cut
right?
too.
It would be like a
You know?
softer.
I don't think it would.
Really?
Honestly,
but roast
I don't
beef
think it
is
would.
drier
Yeah,
It is
it's-
drier.
than it is like
Yeah.
a
Well,
piece
the
of
thing
ham.
is,
That's
when
what I'm
you-
thinking.
And
Yeah.
heavier.
But the thing is, it's still on one hand. It's on one palm and being
Is it
slapped.
heavier?
So, no matter what, when you slap the meat in the palm,
Is that what you're doing? You're putting it in your palm. You're not holding it like
You
out,
wouldn't hear
and
that.
Then you,
No,
sure
it was
you are.
in one hand.
Yeah.
And then I'd turn off all the music, and
Yeah.
the studio would be quiet
Yeah.
for about 3 seconds, and then I'd.
yeah, I'm going to say,
Right.
whether
Yeah,
there's meat
yeah.
in there or not, it's going to sound
It's
pretty much the same.
sound. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna-
I
I'm
think
gonna-
you're doing it wrong.
I don't know. I think we could make different sounds with different meats.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Wow. yeah. Well, first of all, getting isolated. Second of all,
Oh, you'll have to go back and isolate Jenny having a lot of meat at home.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take that too. And I guess stay tuned for the next edition of the podcast. Yeah, maybe we'll check our meat budget.
Yeah, thank you very much. It should have reset in 2025, by the way. Yeah. And let's begin the Hot Tub Podcast.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
49% of us are going to hibernate this winter and spend less
Hells
after the
yeah.
holiday season.
Yeah.
Amen. I'm with you. The poll of 2,000
Wait,
adults.
aren't you leaving for a trip?
Literally, right away.
Okay, after the trip.
Yeah.
I'm hibernating.
I
Seriously,
see.
the plan is to hibernate till May. I'm disappearing. Nobody will see me.
Okay, all
The poll of 2,000 adults found that 26% of respondents want to improve their financial literacy in 2025, and they have a lot to learn. And I'm one of them. 59% don't know what APR is.
APR.
Yeah.
Isn't that the new song by Bruno Mars? and Rosé?
That's APT, but close. Hang on. Annual percentage rate.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 78% are confused by the abbreviation APY, annual percentage yield.
Okay.
79%. I could keep waiting for somebody to
Yeah,
chime
no,
in.
we're not jumping
No,
in.
okay. 79% are unfamiliar with the meaning of ROI.
That's return on investment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right,
you
guys.
got one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 44% plan on doing a no-buy challenge in January. So buy nothing, I guess.
Okay.
So here's a quote for you. Finance can be an intimidating topic, so ask for help if needed from a trusted family member, friend, finance expert, or institution.
What is like no buy? Like, I mean, food's not included in that.
No.
I assume?
No, I
Yeah.
think you're not buying anything you don't need.
Yeah.
So like
Okay.
Amazon doesn't exist in your life. You don't go
Yeah.
to the store. You
We've
don't buy
bought
shoes,
more
you don't buy-
Amazon in just a few days in January than we did for the last 2 months.
Really? How
Tell me
come?
about it.
Did
I don't
something trigger
know.
it?
Just
Stuff you need.
I'll tell
Yeah.
you, we were driving back from our trip. It was like an 8-hour drive back, and my wife, just I think we need this for the house.
Oh, no.
And we were then let's get some groceries. So when we get home,
That's nice.
The
They're there.
groceries will be at
Yeah.
the door.
Yeah.
Oh, we better buy that.
Yeah.
And we spent hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars
Just on the way
as soon
back.
as we got back to the house.
Oh, that happens to me
yes.
too. It's boredom buying
Yeah.
is what it
Yeah.
is,
Yes.
right? Yeah, and like, do you need but I find it happens in clusters. Like we needed a new brush wand for our dishes or whatever.
Right.
Remember I told you we got Derek? Did I tell you about this for Christmas? Rory wanted to get Derek because he does the dishes after I finish cooking,
Yeah.
right? And he wanted to get him this automatic thing, like you hit power, it charges, and then and it spins. It's the worst thing.
Yeah, that sounds
It's terrible.
very good, but no.
I hadn't used it yet because I just use a cloth or whatever.
Sure.
But Derek was using it, I think, because he wanted to appease Rory and be like, "Look,
Oh,
I'm using
yeah.
the gift
Yeah.
you gave me." And I used it. It was like using a water pick for your dishes.
So water everywhere. Yeah.
It was just,
Yeah.
brutal. So that went in the bin in underneath the sink, and I just got a wand again.
Okay.
So I find like you need refills of things all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
that-
all
that
at
can
once.
happen.
you
What
know?
the hell did I buy yesterday? Yesterday I ordered a whole bunch of hangers. I was walking around the house going, we don't have enough hangers in the house. It was really annoying me.
That's
But
good.
that's the scary part.
But I never order anything. My wife orders everything.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I went on, and I'm on her account, by the way.
Sure.
Because she flags everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no, you can take that out of the
Yeah,
cards.
we don't need that.
need that. And so
How
I was.
often do you flag her?
Never. I don't even know.
No.
I'm going to isolate that. That's a fun clip.
That's a good one. Yeah, I agree.
There's been a flag in the play, honey. So I was really proud. I found the hangers on my own, and then I looked at like the reviews because you guys always say, look at the
Sure.
stars.
Oh, yeah.
And there's like 4.5 stars. So I was like,
good.
I'll get that.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the what just regular brown wood hangers.
Okay.
Oh, you don't like
the
those?
light wood.
Oh, you
Yeah.
don't like
Like-
you want the dark wood?
Yeah, I wanted like the cherry.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah,
Cherry
you
wood.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks a little more.
I like
High-end.
elegance.
I get
it. Yeah,
I get
like-
that.
yeah.
Exactly.
And then getting a wood hanger, Mahler, very grown up of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very
Thank you.
impressive.
Oh, I can't believe you didn't go with the ones that have like almost like a felt on them that nothing falls off.
No,
them.
they're
Those
so,
are the
they
best.
break though.
Yeah,
I
not the- I
shower them
also
all the
find
time.
Sometimes
No,
you
no.
can stretch out the necks in your shirt.
Yes,
Sometimes 'cause
yes,
they
yeah.
they
Well,
do
not
hold
if
too
you
much.
take the time to place them. The
yeah.
ones from the place with the big parking spots are phenomenal.
I agree. But I think the felt hangers have their place. But I would say that's only like
Yeah.
2 to 3% of the clothing.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Jenny, our entire house is those.
Yeah.
And I kind of regret it. I kind of wish I had the wood ones. I get
Yeah.
them at the place that makes you sense home.
Yeah.
But we got all of them, like hundreds of
Yeah.
them. And I break them all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't break. See, I'm
And
telling
you get fuzzies everywhere.
You do.
Okay, we're not using the same ones then.
Yeah, I don't get
Oh, I'm
fuzzies.
telling
Anyway,
you.
back to my cherry
Okay,
wood.
so
Yeah,
your
yeah,
cherry
yeah,
wood,
yeah,
please.
sure.
So I'm really happy because I want to feel like Daddy Warbucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
So did
I
you?
know.
But the
Because
thing
I'm
is,
bald and I've adopted a 12-year-old redhead.
I do love the idea, like in the movies, when you go to your closet to get something off the hanger and you just have to slide it off, and it just. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
yeah.
On a cherry wood hanger,
You don't.
there's
You don't
nothing
have
like
that
it.
going on with your felt
No,
hangers.
I do have to work
So
harder
as
at
But
it.
you
hang
guys-
on. Do you now have a closet full of mismatched hangers?
So
Yeah, me too.
now I'm like I never order anything. I'm proud. Oh, they're at the door. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I'm like a dog at
Yeah.
a window waiting for my
Yeah,
wife to get
yeah.
home because I don't open anything unless she's there, just in case.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, where is she? Where is she? Where is she? There she is. Okay. Hi, honey. And she's like crashing through the door with all her teacher stuff. Look what I got. Hangers. She's like, oh,
Can I open them now?
And was she proud of you?
yeah, she was really proud.
Oh,
Patted me
good.
on the head.
Nice. All
I
right.
was running around chasing my tail. And then I rip it open, and it's the old wood thing.
Oh, no.
And then
You
I went
picked the wrong
went
color.
into the cart, and it was the cherry ones.
No.
Yeah.
But I didn't get the cherry ones.
Did you return them?
No.
Oh, you didn't want
I
to?
just hung them up. They're all covered with jackets
How
anyway.
many did you get?
30.
Oh, okay. How big was your box?
Oh, man. Okay.
I'm sorry. Let me reword that.
It's surprisingly not big.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, no.
It doesn't have to be.
That's
30
interesting.
hangers is not.
Yeah.
But I'm picturing a big wooden one.
Yeah.
You know?
Get that too.
Jenny.
You guys.
A big wooden one in my little box.
You know? I was picturing you got like 3 hangers.
Or 30 big wood ones in your box, I guess.
Show me with your hands how big it was.
Jenny.
The box. No,
That's not better.
Doesn't help at all.
yeah.
This big.
That's it.
Yes.
How thin were they?
Well, hanger thin, I'm sure.
They're just regular hangers.
Yeah, they're not
And
like
they-
the half-inch clumpy ones, right?
Oh, I was
It
picturing
was probably
that.
almost the size of this computer screen.
And there were 30 in there. Okay, so they're thin.
No.
No, the hanger size.
You're a hanger size. I don't understand what you're saying.
They're just regular wood hangers.
Yeah.
They're not thin.
But how do you fit 30 in a box that big?
Well, you know what? Okay, look,
Okay.
I'm going to
All
defend
right.
Jenny for a second. I was also surprised.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
But then you open it up and you're like, yep, that
When I
works.
saw the box, I thought they only gave me 15.
Yeah.
Like it has to be. But yeah, it was like a magic box.
Oh,
Like that thing.
got me.
It never ended, except for they were the wrong color. And then I thought, why do people care about color of hangers when they're constantly
You
covered?
can't see them
Exactly,
anyway.
you can't see
It's
them.
true.
It's
Yeah.
in your head.
Yeah, but you want the uniformity,
Bougie.
even like
Yeah.
the top little bit, if you can see it. You know.
Well, we
That's
have
good.
no uniformity in that.
Mahler, you should complain, and then maybe they'll send you 30 more new ones
Yeah.
that are the right color.
Well, they'll tell you
Yeah.
to send them back. That's what
No,
they'll
no
do.
matter
maybe
what.
not.
Oh, I always have to send everything back.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I had underwater
yeah.
headphones. And I complained, and they sent me a whole new pair of underwater headphones.
And you didn't have to send them back?
No.
We've had some things like larger items and stuff. They've just said keep it and we'll send you a new one. So that's
From
happened before.
Amazon?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's happened
I've
before.
heard that happening at like the Fair of Way place.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Why are we not saying Amazon and not?
I don't know.
You're right.
I don't know. But that's how it is.
You're right, I don't know.
We've got to talk to our boss and get this list of
Yeah.
what we're allowed to
Yeah.
say and not allowed to say.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
All right, new year, new us, and we're not playing any of these old games
No.
anymore. We're just going to start fresh in
Right.
2025.
Something brand new.
And that's why we're ramping it up and going to the next level of the game of joy
Uh-oh.
or
See, I thought
something.
we were-
Here we go.
It's time to play Brady's
It's the harmonizing with himself. I just
on the morning hot tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
You're welcome to join me with the
I-
harmonizing
no.
if
No,
you'd
we're
like.
good.
Okay, all right.
Think so.
Guys, I get a lot of input on the Game of Joy from our lovely listeners. They send me a lot of links, a lot of ideas.
Death
This one's
threats.
from Death Threats. Maya on Instagram reached out and sent me something, and the second I saw it, I just knew that it was something we had to do in the Game of Joy. Jenny, if you go to your email,
Yep.
good to see
Okay.
there's an Instagram link there.
Yeah.
And I'd like you to click it, and Rush, if you can make sure that her sound is up, so
Sure, I can do
we
that,
can all hear it. And Jenny, you're just going to describe what you're
Oh,
hearing.
God. It's a bunch of guys that looks like maybe from the 70s.
Okay, you want to turn the
Standing in a line.
volume on there,
Oh,
Jenny?
yeah. I
From
can
the
do that.
70s, or they're in their 70s?
From the 70s.
From the 70s.
Yeah. And they're all standing in a line, moving their tongues like in and out and up and down and side to side.
So what you're seeing is the Moscow Knights Tongue Choir.
Oh, my God.
So this is a thing in Russia
No.
where they all sing like that. And it's really good and it's very impressive. And this is actually a big hit when it first came out back in the day. You can like read the description there. It was like it was a
creepy.
big thing. It was like a worldwide sensation.
I'm
so
really
what-
creeped out right now.
It gets worse because you guys are going to be members
I figured as much.
of the Canada Knights Tongue Choir
Okay.
today. Okay, here's what you're gonna do. Very simple. I'm gonna give you a song. You're gonna just give
Can we
us
turn
the.
this off?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll have
Yeah,
to turn that
okay.
off. You're gonna give us the tongue choir version of it. Okay. I just have 3 songs here. Very simple, and then we'll do something together. That sounds good?
Oh, that's great.
It's easy. It's easy.
I don't think
You just gotta.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mahler, 1, 2, or 3. Which song would you like?
Oh, let's go number 3.
Number 3. Ooh, that's a good one. It's the YMCA.
It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Okay.
Does my tongue have to go in those letters?
Oh, of course it does. Well, yeah. All right, have
Rush,
fun with it.
I'm going to need your help doing the M.
I would guess so, yeah. Okay.
So what do? I just
You just
Yeah.
give us your version of it.
With nothing in the background, which is very fun.
Yes, exactly.
that's
yeah.
it?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
No,
There's
I'm not giving you an
nothing- Think it
instrumental.
in your mind.
I think it's way more fun.
Yeah.
I thought about it, and I had the instrumentals ready too, and I was like, no, you know what? I think this is way better if it's just you and your tongue.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh, God.
All right.
You're not even giving me a chance.
Your ready stance is weird, man.
He may be really good at this. Who knows?
Might be. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're singing.
What do you think this is?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
I'm just
Trying to talk
With your
without
tongue?
his tongue?
no, I'm trying to use my tongue in a different way.
Show Mahler the video. Show him
Yeah,
show him what it
weird.
looks
Did he
like.
not see it?
Yeah.
No, I can't see the video.
Rush,
Here.
did you see it? I emailed
Yeah,
it to
I
all
did
of
see
you.
it. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was doing this last night.
Okay, great.
All right, shout out to my wife. All right, here we go. All right,
Okay,
so I'll
okay.
try.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you're trying to sing words, and I don't know why you're doing that.
YMCA.
But that's not the YM. What is going on?
Okay, I pass.
I just-
Oh,
I-
God,
I'll give it to
wow.
Rush.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Wow. Okay.
Is that like
Worse. Somehow worse.
okay?
All right, you know what? And that's the game of joy.
No, Rush,
It was
you
good.
have
I
the
think we're
choice
done.
of one or two here, and I'll be honest, both are very good.
All right, we'll go with 2.
Okay, good. That's the exact one I wanted you to pick.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, your favorite, Rush.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's go. The tongue choir version
Yes.
of Smash Mouth's All Star.
Am I just doing the chorus part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever part.
Oh, you lost me. I don't know where we are.
Thank you.
Really good.
There's my ding.
That was really good.
Thank
Really
you.
great.
I
really
did spend
good.
some time in the Russian tongue choir. So this is
Yeah, but
my
it was
God.
Rush and then the
yes.
letter N
And
and tongue.
tongue choir. Yeah.
How did you
pretty
do
good,
that?
yeah.
I was watching you. That's so cool.
Really?
That is cool.
It is cool. Yeah.
How did you do it? Where's your? Do it again. Look at me. Oh, like that.
Yeah. It was in the video.
Yeah. You can go up
okay.
and down or side to side.
I don't know why Mahler's having so
I don't
much
understand.
trouble.
You
with this.
watched the video. I don't
I
understand.
didn't really watch it. Okay, now I got.
Okay.
All right.
No.
Yeah,
that was better.
better.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
yeah.
getting
Okay,
there.
Jenny, your song is.
Oh,
Okay.
good song.
Now, secret here.
I feel like no matter what I picked, I was getting all stuff.
Yeah,
No,
you're not wrong.
agree. Yeah.
Maybe.
I have to tell you
there's-
before we started too. Jenny has been practicing with her tongue.
I have.
She has
like
been,
like
yes.
in my head.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Don't isolate.
Yeah, no, I won't. I wouldn't dare. Now, the trick here, Jenny, is these are very long.
I know.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know?
I know. That's
so you
why it's
gotta
gonna be
make sure
really
you got breath for
Okay.
it, okay?
Yeah.
All right,
Stretch
here
it
we
out.
go. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
Your
Here we
mouth
go.
isn't even open enough.
Oh, just wait. Okay.
I don't think you were in any position to be giving criticism or any
Seriously.
tips, Mahler.
Also, that is an iconic
I don't know
isolated
what I
clip.
have lined up here. All right.
Oh, boy.
Isolated clip.
Wow.
Here we go.
Okay, all right, let's go. You got
Okay.
this. Come
okay. Uh-oh.
That was not a good start.
on. Oh, no.
You see?
Here we go.
It's not easy.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
I'm telling you, your mouth isn't open enough.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I had it in my head. I could do it. Wait.
What is that?
I don't know what song.
Is that the White Lotus theme?
I don't.
That was better.
Jenny, you're pulling a Mahler. What is happening?
What song are you singing?
It doesn't sound like Wonderwall at all.
That's Wonderwall.
Where's the White Lotus theme? We need to compare it.
I can do it. That's the White Lotus theme. That's what that sounds like.
Okay, Jenny, do
Okay.
the chorus of Wonderwall.
What? Sort of.
I don't know what's happening.
I just.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, can we bring it all home together
Sure.
with one big sing-along song? And it's the ultimate sing-along. It's just the best.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
Everybody!
Caroline.
No! No!
I was singing with my tongue.
That's not what this is!
No!
One more time. Come on, one more time. Here we go.
Here we go. All right.
I don't know what you're doing.
I just don't get how that's not.
You sound like a hostage.
It's like you're supposed to use your tongue and you're like, nope, I'm just gonna like freeze it in my mouth. That's what you're doing. You're not moving it, and then you're trying to speak. Oh. Just move along.
Talk more about my tongue.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well, that's the game of joy.
God.
Are people texting and liking this at all?
I don't think so.
I think
Oh
people
my
hate
God,
this
that's
with
so
a passion.
funny. There's two people that pulled up beside each other, both trying to do it. And they saw each other.
That's so funny.
Well, you can have my spot.
Oh God. That's so good.
Brady's game of joy. Game of joy.
There's no words.
Game of joy.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Do you go through a mental checklist before walking out the door to make sure you don't forget anything, like your keys, your wallet, your phone, maybe your spare underwear?
I'm sorry, what's that now?
According to a survey, nearly half of us carry backup underwear. Yeah.
I do not.
Backup underwear.
Yeah, and I'll tell you the reasons. They include in case
I think I know them.
Okay. In case they have an accident because they plan to change clothes during the day, like after going to the gym or something, or because they're clumsy, they might spill something on themselves. Well, how penetrating is what you're
Yeah.
But I
eating
think
or
going to
drinking?
the gym is a
That's a different, like,
that doesn't
yeah,
really
exactly.
I have
That
a
doesn't.
pair of underwear in my gym bag, and I
Yes.
changed that, but I don't consider those to be spare
No.
underwear.
No,
or
because
backup
that's a
underwear.
planned change.
Yeah.
That's different.
And 70% of people who carry spare underwear say they have had it come in handy at least once. And this is more common among the younger generation. 60% of Gen Zers and 57% of millennials say they have in case of emergency pair.
Wow.
One more thing. People who carry backup underwear are more likely to replace their undergarments sooner. 82% of them say you should replace your underwear after 2 years. Among the people who don't carry spares, 83% say they're keeping their underwear for at least 3 years. Yeah.
Okay. Now, a lot easier for women than men, right? Like, I'm not going to fold up a pair of boxers and put them in my back.
Right.
You
Or
know,
just
like-
keep them in
yeah.
your glove box or something,
Yeah,
I guess.
I guess.
How
But even that's
trashy
weird.
is
Yeah,
that
it's a
one?
little
Yeah.
trashy. Yeah.
Someone comes in my
License and
car and-
registration, just
Yeah.
underwear coming
Underwear?
in.
Nobody does that. Like, I don't know anybody that does that.
No.
Like you could have a little thong in your purse there, and
Sure,
it would be
nobody would
fine.
know.
No one
yeah,
would know.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't, but
You
I
don't?
could. Yeah. It'd be
Okay.
much easier for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, for women, for sure. Boxers can be bulky. Also, you get what you pay for. Replacing your underwear every 2 years? Like, if you invest in
expensive.
good underwear,
Yeah.
like, if you invest in good underwear, it'll last years.
It's a game changer,
I
man.
got
Yeah.
underwear from Rush's wife.
Well,
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh.
I don't like the way that was worded.
So did
Talk to
I
me
think,
about that.
actually.
You
That's-
did-
yeah.
You know, there's a chance that all of us are wearing the exact same kind of underwear
am
right
I wearing
now.
them right now?
I have to be truthful. I have not worn them yet.
Oh.
Have you
they're
have you
amazing.
tried them before? This
But
brand?
how did you get underwear from his wife? Can we talk about this?
No, it's not important
No?
right
okay,
now.
it's not. All right.
No,
but
I
I-
guess. Well, what happened? Did your wife text my wife?
Well, yeah, I think what happens
Oh,
is
yes, I
because
know.
it's a gift that I always get. This is how I get underwear. They're gifted to me because
Yes.
this brand the greatest underwear. They're fantastic. So she was ordering them for me, I suppose, and
And there was a good sale on. I got the text as well. Yeah.
and
Okay.
you know
Yeah.
offered them up to you guys
Oh, that's
and your
great.
significant others, and now you all
Well, I'm
have
very
underwear.
happy because my underwear got upgraded completely. My dad got me a pair of underwear. It's 7 days, days, and I'm actually thinking I'm wearing one of them now. And it has
Wear
the
it for
day
7
of the
days?
week.
Day of the week.
The day of the week on it.
I used to have those when I was 8.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, look. It's like, but they're really nice. I'm wearing Monday right now.
Oh, see, you can't do that. You have to
you've
stick with the
screwed it
right
up already.
day.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not. Who's got the time? But I really upgraded my underwear
Yeah.
this week. It's wonderful. I feel like that's like a really adult thing to do, is have good underwear and also
With
not
days
be
of the
afraid.
week on them.
Yes, and not be afraid to rent movies at home. I think like those are like marks of you being an adult.
Oh, what?
Is that you can go on like Amazon Prime and be like, ooh, $4.99 for a movie. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I get
yeah.
that.
I'm
I get
with
that.
you.
When you're 20, you're not doing that.
Right.
No.
You're like, what can I
But
get
you're
for
doing
free?
it now
I
because
get
you're
it.
like, sure, that's fine.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
I can pay $5
Yeah,
for that.
I'm
No
with
problem.
you.
I will tell you, Mahler, once you wear these underwear, they're game changers.
I don't think I will.
They're great.
Why?
You don't think you'll wear
Because
them?
you know what you know?
Yeah, because I love my underwear. I'm brand loyal now for like 20 years.
Whoa.
And
Well,
I just don't know if I can make
this
the
will be a
switch.
game changer. You put these on and you'll say, oh, I have never been held so firmly and snugly, and this is wonderful.
You don't know how.
Oh my God! Please isolate
Yeah, I'll
that.
hang on to it. That's really good. That's 2 good Rush ones this morning. No, but
they're great.
he's right though. Like they're the boys are like on a little cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're well ventilated.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They're great.
It is such a game changer.
Yeah.
I wish I knew what that felt like.
Imagine if I walked in here with my crotch like floating. And it's like, hey, how's everybody doing? Like I led into the room with my crotch here.
I mean, that's how I walk in the room every day.
Sure.
Wearing these, yeah.
We'll
I've got
know.
a floating
Yeah,
crotch.
the first day that you wear the underwear, we'll know because you'll be on your tippy
Yeah.
toes. You'll be doing little pirouettes.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be like a woman in a period commercial. You know when they're like,
No, that's never fun. For
no, but they
anyone.
have that. You know in the stupid period commercials. Where
Yeah.
they have,
And then everybody looks really happy when deep inside
Yeah.
we're miserable.
I always thought when you guys had your period, you're constantly horseback riding. Is that
that
true?
too.
That's what happens.
that's a thing, right?
I've seen it in the commercial, so it makes sense.
I
Yeah.
thought that went without saying. I'm sorry.
On a beach. You
On a
have to
beach, horseback riding on a
Sure.
beach
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Look at that lady enjoying her period.
They're so misleading, those commercials.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right, let's go to the movies. Popcorn buckets became a huge sensation in 2024.
Yes.
Yeah, they did.
We had that weirdly sexual one from Dune.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was weird.
Oh, yeah. I
Okay.
remember that.
And
Yeah.
then, because Ryan Reynolds saw that, he then did something a little weird like that too for Wolverine.
Yes.
For
Yeah,
Deadpool.
Deadpool,
Hugh
yeah.
Jackman,
And
yeah.
Wolverine, yeah. And then now I guess the latest one is like a casket that's offered at the Nosferatu screenings.
Okay.
The vampire
yes,
movie.
right, okay.
Okay, so maybe this will go away eventually. But there's a theater chain down in the U.S., and I think maybe some Canadian chains will also jump on this. This one's Cinemark in the U.S. They're taking things to the extreme. On Sunday, January 19th, which happens to be National Popcorn Day, like you didn't know that.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
They're running a promotion called Bring Your Own Bucket.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, you can bring in any container you want as long as it's clean and sanitized. How are they going to know that?
Well,
Right.
there's, yeah.
They're just, hoping.
And can hold popcorn, and then they'll fill the bucket for $5. But if they decide it's not safe to use, they can deny you.
Okay,
So if
but
they
how
look-
big of a bucket are we
Yeah,
talking
Well,
here?
let me tell you.
Oh, okay.
Your bucket can't be more than 400 ounces,
Okay.
which is about 3 gallons.
Okay, so they're doing that. So you
Okay.
can't walk in with like a gigantic
Garbage can.
bin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, why
Which,
would you?
what are you
I mean,
so
come
much
on.
popcorn?
Like, boy,
Yeah.
did you ever stick it to them? You've got a garbage can full of popcorn.
So these measurements I was telling you about, it's about the size of 2 extra large popcorn.
Okay. All right.
That's still a lot of popcorn.
It is,
Very
yeah.
cheap for $5. And I just find it all very gross still.
Right.
I
Yeah.
just,
Well, you know what? I might feel better if it is my own bucket. I know
Really?
where it's been.
Yeah, but you don't know where everybody else's buckets have been.
Yeah, but why do I care about other people's
Yeah,
buckets? I'm only
Because
leaving it
they're
in my own.
scooping, the scoop's going to go near their buckets and then
okay.
go over to your bucket.
I
and
guess.
This
Yeah,
is
I'd be
why we
touching
don't.
other
This is why
people's
Rush and I
buckets.
don't eat listener food.
Well, there's that.
We don't
Yeah.
want the cross contamination.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
That's
That's
fair.
what we're concerned about, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
And you're not.
No, I'd eat all
No.
the listener food. I have no problem at all. and the bucket popcorn. And,
Jenny eats raw chicken sandwiches too, so.
Is there no listener food that would be here at the station that you would just hesitate not to eat?
I think it would depend if I met the person.
No, they dropped it off saying, "Oh, I heard you talking about
Yeah, no,
whatever on the show.
I mean-
Here it is."
Again, if there was context to it, and it wasn't somebody random going, try this, and I'm like, I start dying.
That's
you know?
it, yeah.
You never know. But I think if there was context to it, like, oh, you guys were talking about, like one time we ate sheep balls.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Was it
No, it was
sheep?
bull testicles,
Bull
yeah.
testicles.
Yeah,
That's it.
testicles.
Close. And that was because we were talking about it, and somebody dropped the dish off, and we
Yeah.
tried it.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's context to it, for sure, I'll try anything.
I don't. Did I try it too?
You did.
Yes, you did, yeah.
You did.
Oh, come on! Why would
Yeah.
I do that?
I believe actually you organized it.
I
Yeah.
organized
Yeah,
it.
the person reached out to you, I
it was-
believe.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I knew the person then,
Yeah.
somewhat.
I don't know how
Or-
well you knew them.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
they said I can bring in bull testicles, and you said yes.
Yeah.
So I don't think you knew them well.
Wow. That
We've
was
tried
an
a
old
lot
me
of
then,
things
I
on
guess.
this show.
Yeah.
You what?
We've tried a lot of things on this show when you think about it.
Food wise?
Yeah.
That from listeners?
No, not necessarily from listeners, but just in general.
Yeah.
We've tried weird stuff.
And
you
I'm
know?
not trying to be snobby. I just
No,
don't
no.
want to eat Drano.
Yeah. You
And
never
that's
know.
reasonable.
But honestly, if you're going to go out, because you would still eat listener food,
Right.
that's a great way to go out.
Good story.
Sure
Right.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You'd definitely be the lead story of the morning.
For sure. I'll
Yeah.
take it one day. News cycle. All right.
And I mean, like, if the food kills you, I mean, that's obviously unfortunate.
Right.
But if it tasted really good and you enjoyed it,
That's it.
then,
Maybe
you
it's
know,
the best thing I ever
yeah.
had. What a way to go.
Yeah.
Actually, it'd be terrible.
Yeah. So, yeah, you don't have to drop us off food. We got plenty of food.
like
here.
We're good. Yep.
Yeah. What?
I like food.
No.
Drop it off.
No, you don't.
No, I do.
Somebody was actually saying they were going to drop something off. Or no, somebody invited us to their house this morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because
what?
earlier in the show, we were talking about pies.
Yeah.
And something, or you're talking about cuisines from around the
Yes,
world.
yes.
And somebody said, oh, you should come over and eat whatever it was. And I thought, okay, that's even a step for, I'm not going to eat listener food. And now I'm not coming to your house to eat the listener food.
No.
I
'Cause
would.
not only you're going to poison me with Drano, then you're
Yeah.
going to bury me in your basement.
Yeah,
And
you know
nobody
what?
knew I was there.
Jenny, you let us know how it goes.
All right.
Or don't.
I'll roll the dice for a good
Yeah.
meal.
Somebody texted in, there's always an exception when it comes to bull testicles. Yes.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I mean, yeah. You know
Disagree with
that.
that at
Sure.
all. Yes.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
This is a great survey stat thing I want to share with you guys. And I think we've done this over the years. I think this has been a story that's popped up every now and again. But I love this. And let me get to it now. So these are stats about your life that you could see once you're dead. Wouldn't this be cool?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
These
yes,
stats
yes.
about
Yes,
your
yes.
life?
Yeah.
Okay, so they say if you're about 80 years old, you're going to live for about 29,220 days.
Okay.
Wow.
Probably spend about 230,000 hours sleeping, 90,000 hours working, 32,000 hours eating and drinking, and about 1,000 hours trying to untangle knots.
What?
I get
time.
that. Yeah.
That's so much.
So fun, right? So they ask people, what stats would you like to see after you're dead? So as soon
Okay.
as you cross over, wherever it is you're going,
Yeah.
Yeah.
somebody handed you the answers to some of these questions.
You sure like a video game?
Yeah.
Like you had all
That's
your stats.
cool.
That's
It's like
really,
your
really cool.
Spotify rap.
Yeah, exactly.
And so people actually just submitted what they would want to know. So here's one, for example. How many times I almost died without realizing it?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, that
That's
is a
good.
good
Can you
one.
imagine?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so many times.
And would you want to see video of that as well?
Yeah.
Right, and
Oh.
what could have happened
That'd be cool,
had you
yeah.
made a different decision or
Sure.
choice or
Right.
movement?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many times I'd made someone feel good about themselves without knowing it?
That's
Or
a happy-
bad about themselves
Yeah,
without knowing it.
no, see, that's
no,
negative.
I don't want to
So
hear
bad.
that.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think it's a good learning lesson
Well,
for the
you're
other
dead.
side.
You're dead. You can't learn anything.
you-
All you do is feel bad.
I believe when you die, you get a snapshot of everything you ever made anybody feel, so you have this other level of empathy and compassion.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I
your,
heard.
your game's bad.
I know. Okay, that game. Got it.
But then what do you do with that information? You're dead.
Yeah.
But you're on the other side and looking at your loved ones from a different perspective. Okay, that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. No, I like.
Forgiveness.
I'm going to stick with the happy
Compassion.
stuff.
Yeah. Number of people who were attracted to me and I had no idea.
Oh,
that's
that would be really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Brady was into me the whole time.
Mahler, Brady.
I thought it was obvious.
Yeah, but imagine you get that and the answer is nobody.
Oh, man.
No, you knew everyone.
Not your wife.
Why
Yeah,
is
your
it
wife
shit
doesn't
on
make
this?
the list.
So once again, anybody can submit their questions. Somebody said number of successful backflips I landed.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's a little show off.
That's very specific.
Yeah. It
is.
This is a good one. Rush, you mentioned Spotify rap,
Yeah.
right? The top 5 songs I listen to and how many times I listen to them.
That's cool.
So
Yeah.
basically an end of life rap list.
Which is
Yeah.
cool and all, but again, sometimes at the end of the year, you're like, really? I listened to that, and you're kind of disappointed.
Oh, it always kind of blows you away.
You know, if you found that out at the end of your life, you're like, oh, Really?
But I mean, it would be your top because you're not listening to songs you don't like over and over again, right? It's like the ones you seek out to listen to because you're in a
Yes,
certain
over
mood.
and
Yeah. Especially over the duration of your life.
Yeah.
Now,
that's so
for
cool.
for us and working on a top 40 radio
That's it.
station, it sucks that Sabrina Carpenter is present.
Yeah.
Maybe on my
could be,
life end countdown.
I've gone to a lot of weddings, so like YMCA is probably up there, you know,
Yeah,
the chicken
exactly.
dance. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, this is okay. You know, I don't like talking about this stuff. Total pounds
Oh. Leave it
pooped
there.
along the way.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it would be interesting.
Would it? Does it matter? You get that information like that, right?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be just like what goes through you, though.
Oh, I think we could probably imagine.
Not a stat, but I want to replay the top 100 funniest things I've witnessed.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's good.
yes.
Yeah,
like
like a
those from
greatest
your
hits.
gut can't get it
Yeah.
together laughs. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that'd be so good.
Or I would also want to know the top 100 funniest things I'd said.
Yeah.
Yes, that made other people laugh
Yeah, I'd like that
hysterically.
too,
You
yeah.
only get to
Pretty good.
67.
Yeah. Sorry.
And you're like, that's not even funny.
And nobody was attracted to you. Oh.
Not a stat, but I want a gallery of pictures where I'm visible in other people's photos.
Oh, that's
Without-
creepy.
without-
Yeah.
my knowing.
Without
Yeah.
you knowing.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. Or do you want that? Because usually it's like quadruple chin
Yeah.
and your eyes are closed or you're stuffing your face with something, you know?
I mean, my wife and I have posed in many pictures of like people that are in front of you at like a baseball game.
Yes,
we're doing.
yeah.
We've posed in many people's
Okay.
selfies.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun.
So-
So you'd like to see that photo?
Yeah,
album?
that's
okay.
I mean, it would more fun if beforehand when people weren't doing it on their phones where they could delete it and change
Right.
it.
Yeah.
If they were taking a picture with a camera and a week later they found out that you
Yeah.
were there, that's more fun.
Yeah.
Okay, once again, specific people, specific questions. How many cats I've petted?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, or dogs,
No.
I guess.
I'm okay
Yeah.
not knowing, but all right.
About either.
What a boring thing
Yeah.
that would be. And finally, this is so weird as well. How many times I've used each letter of the alphabet?
Nope.
Oh,
Also, who cares?
so
Nobody
boring.
can do that.
No.
No.
You just
No.
died, and
No.
that's what you want to
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. You know what would be cool? How many serial killers have I encountered?
Ooh, that's
Have
a
I
good
ever
one.
walked past or have I
oh,
talked
and my
to?
question was dark.
Yeah, it is pretty dark.
Mine is interesting. Like,
I would
come on.
wanna know-
That's awesome.
And
Yeah.
what if it was me, Brady?
Yeah. And I was in love with you the whole time? Wow. See, that's interesting.
Wow.
I'd want to know how many times I hugged and kissed my child. I would want to
Okay.
know that. How many times I
Lame.
got to.
Serial killers. Really cool.
I have to say, Jenny, that would not be near
No,
the top.
that's not
top
very
10.
That'd be
exciting.
number one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's say the number is 50,000.
And
Okay.
I'd probably be like, that's not enough.
Yeah,
You know,
so-
I'd probably be hard on myself.
Yeah, you want something more positive.
But to me, it could be positive. Like, this is how
But
many
it
times
could
I got
also
to,
be
like,
negative, though.
trust
what's-
me, in my
what's-
mind, it's not negative.
What's the number in your head right now?
right now?
Yes.
Like, up until this point in
Right
his 12
today,
years of
yeah.
life? Oh, my God. Probably 100,000? Like,
100,000
oh, I'm
times?
sure.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I kiss him like 8 million times a day.
Like, I think it would be neat to know, like, how many, like, major positive
Sorry.
changes you made in people's lives without
Yeah.
knowing it. Like,
Yeah.
something like
Yes.
that would be
Something
very
that
cool.
you said that really
Yeah.
pivoted
Okay, so
somebody's.
I'm going
yes.
to throw it over to you, Rush. Right now, at your age, at this moment, on this date, what do you think the number is? That's the question, right? So then,
Yeah,
after when you get to heaven, so to speak,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then what do you think is going to be the good number to have?
I don't. Hey, the bigger the number, the better. I
Yeah.
would probably imagine it's not. When you're talking about major changes, probably 3 or 4. I would
That's
think.
it?
Yeah, I mean a major change in somebody's life.
You've changed my life at least 3 or 4
Yeah.
times.
Absolutely.
All
No,
of you guys.
I'm being sincere.
Yeah. But I think, like a major change to make it
like
better.
a major,
Yeah.
major impact. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, like to do a major impact. I mean, I think it's under 10.
Oh, I don't know. I think
Maybe
a lot
it's
of
not.
people
I mean,
have had
that's
a
the
hand
thing.
in.
If you found out that the number was 780, you'd feel really good about it.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
I don't know that it wouldn't be like because we don't recognize sometimes just our words,
don't.
our actions,
No.
even by displaying a certain behavior in front of people, it impacts them and
Yeah.
makes them think, right? So I think it's way higher than we think it is. At least for all of you guys.
Well,
in
I
my
like
life, it
Brady's
is.
love affair with the serial
That's
killer.
Yeah,
what
what
you
about
did,
not
yeah.
serial killers, but just murderers in general?
Yeah.
We can tone it down. There'll be different like levels, like how many people have murdered one person.
So in
two
the
people.
goofy world, I want to know how many people I've talked to who had drugs up their butt.
Wow.
Like right there in
In
front
That's
of me.
really good.
moment.
Right?
You know it's not zero.
No,
it's
you're
not.
right.
Right?
How many
In your
people
whole life?
Brady pushed into being serial killers? Like maybe they weren't going to be. They meet Brady, and then they start
Also
murdering.
good stats.
They get
Yeah.
a bloodlust.
Oh, that's a fun one.
And And our apologies again to Rory.
Yeah. Sorry, bud. I hope none of his friends are listening.
8-9 times a day?
Oh, at least that. Yeah. Oh, he gets annoyed for sure, and I'm okay with it.
Well,
Yeah. That's fine.
Maybe 5.
Yeah, enjoy it while you can.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing.
I mean, he's
soaking
already
it all
annoyed
in.
by it, so I don't know.
That's it. I don't have much longer, guys. And I'll always try.
Well,
and I do get pushed
this
away
is what I'm
often.
saying. He doesn't. I think he's trying to stop as much as he can now, and you're just not getting the hint.
Yeah, and that's okay.
I don't know that it is okay.
I don't think it is. I think your heart's in the right place, but I think maybe you should get a Rory body pillow.
Oh, that's fun.
So creepy.
Yes, it is.
So
No, you
weird.
can just hug that all the time.
It's not the same. Well, no. He'll be okay. He'll always know how much his mom wanted to hug and kiss him. And he can be annoyed and then learn to deal with those emotions.
Okay.
Or this is going serial
lesson.
killer like
Yeah.
Brady
Yeah,
said.
possibility. Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah. What about like a Rory scarecrow?
That's not a bad idea.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Here's a weird fact you never wanted to know. Every animal that weighs more than 6.6 pounds empties their bladder in 21 seconds.
What?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
exactly 21 seconds?
Yeah, around that. Animals with bigger bladders have stronger streams. Smaller bladders have weaker streams. You get it.
Yeah.
And I'm not just telling you that so you can share it as an anecdote at appropriate times. It can actually help you be healthier because you should pee for 21 seconds.
How do you even
time
time
yourself
that?
next time? Yeah, just time it. Put your timer on.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
it takes you less time than that, you went to the bathroom too soon. If it takes you more time, you went to the bathroom too late. Either way, you're doing a disservice to your bladder and training it wrong, which can lead to overactive bladder issues as you get older.
I really want to try this.
You got to
Me
try
too.
it. And we've talked about this so many times. So many people get in the habit that, like, before they go in the shower, whether they have to go or not, they go pee, right? And you shouldn't do that. Or, like, yeah, just you shouldn't associate peeing with any sort of activity.
I feel like 21 seconds sounds about average, though.
Does it? It sounds long to me.
Oh, it sounds short to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything,
21 yeah.
Before.
if anything, it would be short. Because I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
I've
yeah,
certainly
definitely.
peed for much longer than that.
It
Yeah.
depends what you're doing. Like if I'm, if I've been drinking, it'll be longer than that.
Yeah.
You know?
Does anybody have to pee right now?
I do.
No.
Yeah,
You
I
do?
do.
I could
Yeah.
go, yeah.
Oh, go time it, Brady.
Like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay,
why not?
this is weird. All right, I'll be back
Okay,
in a
call
minute.
in.
Okay, I'm calling.
Okay.
Okay.
This is good.
I'm really curious because I feel like I drink so much water in a day.
Yeah.
I don't allow I just pee when I get the.
He's chugging water.
He's chugging
right
water
It's
now.
not
Let's
make
going to
sure,
work
you know?
now,
Doesn't
Brady.
go that fast,
It
Brady.
takes time.
All right. Call in. Okay, Rush, you're going to have to pick up the
Yeah,
phone
this is
there
a-
once his. Does he know the number?
I hope so.
We're about to find
Gripping
out.
radio.
Yeah. Are you there?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay, guys, you here?
Yeah. Do you want us
Okay,
to
this is
time it
so
or do
weird.
you want to time it?
No, I can't time it. I gotta go.
I guess you gotta hold a phone
Because there's
in.
no one else in the bathroom. This
Yeah.
is
He's
such a
bragging.
weird.
He's got to
Yeah,
use two
seriously, I
hands.
can't.
Tell us when you're starting.
Oh.
Okay, Kate, you ready?
Wait a
Hang
second,
on, I'm not ready.
First of all, is there anybody else in the bathroom?
No, thank God.
Okay,
Okay.
that's good.
So strange if there was.
Okay, you tell me when you're ready.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Yeah, from the
That-
first dribble.
Go. Okay, I'm trying to keep a nice even stream.
Yeah, don't force it. You know, just
Not
let it go.
forcing.
Yeah.
Oh man, maybe I didn't have to go as much as Oh, it's gonna be a wimpy one. I can tell.
Is it? Oh, Brady. Hey, you're
Keep
already
going.
you're at 13
I'm
seconds.
surprised you have no stage
that's
fright
not
with
bad.
Jenny yelling things at you.
I think she's trying to cheer you on.
Okay, and time.
Oh, you're at 24 seconds.
Oh,
24.
Okay.
Hey!
I didn't think you had to go.
Technically, you held it too long,
Yeah.
Brady. Technically.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
You thought it was going to be little, and it was big. Good for you.
You want to isolate
Wow,
that?
isolating that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good for you. Good for
Jenny.
you.
I thought it was going to be little, but it's big.
Yeah.
Okay, coming back.
Okay, come on back.
All
Wait
right.
a sec. Wash your hands.
I washed my hands.
He's not
I
washing
didn't
his
hear
hands.
the water.
No, I didn't hear the water
No.
either.
At least sanitize.
Yeah, at least turn on the tap. Just
Yeah.
look, he's there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's no
Wash
way.
my hands.
Dry
Come
as a
on.
bone.
Yeah, you did not wash your hands.
I washed my hands. Look, they're wet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ran them under the sink like every 8-year-old.
What a bucket list moment that was. I just peed live on air.
We couldn't hear it, though.
Well, I
No.
hope not.
No.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I totally thought we would have been able to.
See, now I need to pee, but I'm not going to go.
Oh, well, let's time you two. Guys.
Jenny's found her calling in like
It's like a game.
Yeah. You're like Miss Cleo, but instead of taking people's fortunes, you just time their urine.
I mean, that's good too.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler,
All right, we've taken all the jingle bells off of the wheel
yeah.
of fun.
Aw.
Brady, would you like to give the new wheel a spin?
Sure, it's just so much less festive, but here we go. Okay. Come on. Oh, fun.
Now it's time
Everyone from Florida is stupid.
for This Week in Florida.
Everyone from Florida is dumb. I might not be the brightest guy, but next to them my IQ's high. If they had guitars, here's how they'd strum.
On the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
All right, every now and then we love checking in with our friends down in Florida. There's always some wild stories put out of there.
I don't know what we'd talk about if we didn't have Florida.
Right?
That's right.
What would we do on this show?
It would just be really quiet.
It really would. So I got some headlines to go through, some news stories here. Quote, not my fault the truck don't surf. Florida man arrested after driving car into ocean.
Oh.
Yeah, his name is Jason Brzezinski.
Yeah.
He was arrested. This happened last Tuesday. Drove his truck through a closed gate onto a beach. Cops were called because he didn't pay the toll, and then things got way worse.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
He told authorities he wanted to drive on the beach, but they were like, no, you can't do that. There's a
Yeah.
high tide. He
Yeah.
did it anyway. His truck, he literally drove his truck into the ocean.
Into the ocean.
And they're like, what were you thinking? And he's like, oh, I wanted to surf. It's not my fault that my truck doesn't surf.
Oh, boy. Was he drunk?
I mean, he's right.
It was at 11 a.m.
oh, well, that doesn't mean
So,
anything in
you're right.
Florida.
No, he doesn't.
It's true.
But when you think about it, is it his fault that his truck don't surf?
He makes a valid point.
It is not his fault.
It's a good argument. I mean, how is he supposed to know that
Yeah.
it wouldn't surf?
Not his fault.
funny.
That's just crazy. Also, just driving cars on beaches in general weirds me out.
I
It's
know.
like
Yeah.
they shouldn't be there.
No, I
No,
know, right?
That's-
They
that
look so
don't-
out of place.
It does look out of place.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Yeah, and then you see those videos of people getting stuck, and then
Yeah.
the waves are coming in, and then it's
Oh, yeah.
don't do that. I don't
No.
like it. A couple drug ones here. Florida man trying to buy crack on Craigslist arrested when undercover deputy answers the ad. Why would you try to do that on Craigslist?
Like, wouldn't you also think if you're the deputy putting up your ad
Yeah.
Right.
to do that, and you'd think nobody's actually going to do
Right.
this?
That's
Yeah,
it.
But hey, I guess it works.
That's
out.
like someone
Or-
owns hireahitman.com and
Yeah.
people actually go there to hire a hitman.
Exactly.
And they get, imagine
Idiot.
getting arrested for that.
No, so I'm guessing what happened was this guy was the one who put up the ad that said, looking for crack. And then the deputy answered and said,
Well,
I've got
maybe.
crack for
Oh,
you.
it went that way.
Exactly.
That's
Okay,
possible.
so it wasn't
Yeah.
a guy saying, got crack to
No,
sell,
I don't think
contact
so.
me here.
Right. I
Okay.
think he said,
Either
looking
way,
for crack.
is
Who
one
can I
better than the
contact?
other? I think they're
no,
both pretty
it's
bad.
crazy. It's bad. It's so bad. Don't post that on Craigslist.
Also, how much, do people really use Craigslist anymore?
I think it's big in the States, bigger in the
Yeah?
States. Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
it feels
Facebook
very
Marketplace
dated.
really-
It feels
Yeah.
like the MySpace of things.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It really does. Fentanyl, meth, cocaine found inside Florida man's fake dictionary. Well, that's your problem. Why do you have a dictionary in 2025? What are you, immediately
A fake
drugs. That's
dictionary.
got to be
That's right.
drugs. If you have a dictionary in your backseat of your car,
That's so true.
there's drugs in there, 100%. And then this one I thought really was really interesting. Florida man reviews cuisine from Tampa gas stations and corner stores. His
Oh.
name is Call Anthony on social media.
Yeah.
I've seen him. This is his full-time job now.
Yeah.
This is what he does. He goes to different gas stations and stuff,
Okay.
and he just reviews hot dogs and chicken wings. And down in the
God.
States, they have a lot more options than we do.
Oh, for sure.
right?
Yeah, they've
like
got
chili and.
lots of different. Yeah, how's his cholesterol and
Yeah, no kidding.
sodium levels?
And I was reading something too. Apparently, the next the big food trend in 2025 is going to be fast eats like gas station food
Oh.
getting better.
Getting better,
because
getting
everybody
healthier
wants is
options?
looking for cheap.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that.
Options on the go.
Yeah.
I could totally see that. Why are gas station sandwiches disgusting?
I
They don't
don't
need to
know.
be.
No, they don't
No.
need to be. But the thing is, no matter what, even if they are better, I'm still going to associate them with being bad because they're gas station sandwiches and
Maybe.
they've been bad for so
Until
long.
you get enough reviews and people talk about them, if they're
That's
good
it.
enough, that word will
Yeah,
spread.
we have some places in town that are essentially corner stores,
Yeah.
but have amazing sandwiches,
Right. Yep.
super good sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
And they have
There's a,
long lines and stuff like that. But why doesn't every corner store or
don't know.
whatever?
Well, I mean, I guess because it's cheaper not to.
I guess,
It's
but
just,
I'm
truck
sorry,
them
but
in.
those 3-day-old sandwiches that retain moisture
I
somehow and
know,
are
I
soggy
know.
and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
sit there. That ain't it, man.
No. true.
How
That
much
ain't
does it
it.
cost to get like good sandwiches in there?
Exactly.
There's a guy, and I don't know his name and stuff, and Lisa showed me this on her Instagram. There's a guy that he goes around and he reviews 1-star hotels and
Oh, yeah.
1-star
Oh,
restaurants
yes,
and
yes.
eats
Yeah.
their food. And I mean, the hotel is one thing,
Yeah.
but when you're eating 1-star
Ingesting-
restaurant food and
oh my
eating it and
God.
stuff, I mean, that's it.
You're rolling the dice for food poisoning
You
every
really are.
time.
And I think no
Yeah.
matter
Yeah.
what, it's not going to end well
No.
for you. It's like, no matter what, it's bad to worse.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I love the idea though of
Yeah.
going to terrible places, and then he asks them too. He's like, "What do you think about like your Google
Yeah.
reviews?" And they always get mad, and they're like,
Oh,
"Oh,
yeah.
it's all whatever." But to have like 1 star on Google is
you
You
got
have
to
to
work
really
to have
mess
1
up.
star.
to do. Get some friends to boost those numbers or
Exactly.
something, you know? Like it is really, really hard
Yeah.
to be that bad. But he gets like tattoos done by 1-star
Oh,
tattoo
yeah.
Oh, my
artists and like
God.
yeah.
Well, he's making a living.
Yeah, well,
Sure will.
he is.
For the next couple of years until he dies.
Exactly.
There you go. This week in Florida on the Morning Hot Tub.
Like what you just heard? Tell a friend. Tell a friend. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found.
Follow the gang on socials for more fun at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
The Hot Tub Podcast, a part of the Stingray Podcast Network.